Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me for nutrition class. It's our first one of 2024. I want to wish you all a very happy and healthy new year ahead of us. And I thought today we start off by creating breakfast meals that we can meal prep for the week and have any time for breakfast or brunch. So today we're going to make a breakfast casserole with spinach and smoked turkey. And these ingredients you can simply swap out if you have dairy sensitivities. You can load on the veggies, whatever you want. You can customize it exactly for you and your family. You will need a couple of items though. You'll need to have your Pyrex dish. This recipe does call for a 9x13, but however, we made it in a smaller 8x8 this morning just because it's two of us we're prepping for. And we are gonna kind of stick to the recipe. We have our smoked turkey here. Spinach, we already cooked it on the side, so it's already cooked and ready to go. We rough chopped it up a little bit. And we have sun-dried tomato. This is gonna be a nice little bite when you're eating it. It'll be delicious. We're gonna use some grated Parmesan cheese and some low-fat mozzarella and fat-free milk. And we're gonna use 6 eggs. When you make the big dish, maybe for a large amount of family or friends or just meal prepping for the next week or so, you're gonna use 12 eggs. So this recipe is cut in half for the demonstration, but when you do review it, it'll be a full serving. So I'm gonna get right into it. So like I mentioned, we're gonna cook this for 35 minutes once it's good to go. 350 on your oven. It'll come out relatively in about 35 minutes. So it's about 5 to 10 minutes prep time, and you should be good to go to eat. So the fun thing about a casserole, let me just define the two. A casserole and a frittata. The two different things is a frittata you're gonna prep on top of your stove, prepare it into your cast iron pan, mixing all your ingredients in, starting on the top and then inserting it into your oven to finish it off. The difference with a casserole, you're baking it instead. So you're just gonna go ahead and mix your egg mixture and then layer what your veggies and your meat afterwards, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna crack my eggs separately so I don't have any shells. And I'm gonna use 6 eggs. And once I get all my eggs in, I'm just gonna carefully, see, as I was saying, I like to do it on the side. That way if I do get a shell, I can easily get it out. You're gonna whip this all together, including your cheese mixture, the milk as well. There are my 6 eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a quick little whisk. Now when you can put salt or pepper, it's totally up to your discretion. I like this particular one when I'm looking in recipes to prepare. I'm always looking at the obvious, how much calories, protein, sodium. So that's something that you can personally control. If you don't wanna have any of the smoked breakfast meat with it, you may wanna eliminate that part of it. And if you want to load on the veggies, of course, you can make so many variations of this actual recipe itself. So here are my eggs. They're all set here. I am now going to add in my milk. Give it a little stir. Once I have that all blended in, I'm going to throw in my cheese. Now the cheese, you can either incorporate it all right now, or you could do a little on top when you finally put it into your baking dish, just for some extra gooiness if you want. And then finally, I'm gonna put in my Parmesan. And again, I'm just gonna blend this all in so it's ready to go. The second part of this recipe is actually layering this into your sprayed Pyrex dish. So you're gonna start incorporating the smoked turkey for whatever preference you have. So that's gonna be your first layer. You just wanna spread it all out so it's evenly all covering the bottom of your dish. And the next one will be your cooked spinach. Again, we just chopped up some spinach, gave it a quick saute. That wilted look is how it's going to appear if you want more or less in it. Of course, you can add that to whatever you may prefer. All right, and then I'm going to add my sun-dried tomato, which we happen to love. And these were in oil. We just simply strained them earlier this morning and gave them a chop as well. Again, something you can add more or less depending on what you like. So now that I have everything in here, I'm just gonna mix it together. So I wanna make sure every bite or slice has a little bit of everything in it, that spinach, the sun-dried tomato, and as well as my smoked turkey. So once you have that layered and you're happy with it, then you will simply pour over your egg and your cheese mixture on top of it. You just want to make sure it's all covered, and of course the cheese will be at the bottom. Just want to scrape your bowl, make sure you have everything in here. And one slice of this will be approximately 245 calories, just depending on what exactly you're putting in here. You're looking at 22 grams of protein, which is a good boost and a good start to your day, whether you have this at breakfast or whether you choose to have it for brunch or an in-between snack. It is really good and healthy. It'll fill you up. So this is how our casserole is going to look when we're going to put it into the oven, bake it at 350 for about 35 minutes. And when it's said and done and it's beautiful, it'll look just like this. As you can see, our edges are nice and golden. They're not overly cooked. I did sprinkle some salt and pepper on top. We are going to probably have this for our brunch right now. And we pulled it out the oven, and we did let it sit for just a little bit because we wanted to make sure it was ready, prepared, and it was settled nicely before we got into it. We wanted to save that piece for when we made the video today. And here you go. Here is our baked casserole with spinach and cheese and smoked turkey. And as you can see, it's absolutely delicious. We cannot wait to have it. I definitely hope that you will try this and switch out ingredients if you want, and definitely give it a try. Again, thanks for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend and a great week. Take care now. Bye.